Elder N.S. Ardern and Elder K. Brett Natras of the Pacific Area Presidency of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints recently met with ambassadors, high commissioners and other senior diplomats from the United States, the Philippines, South Africa, Samoa and Fiji. Accompanied by their wives, Sister Paula Ardern and Sister Shauna Natras, the church leaders thanked the officials and their governments for allowing the church's missionaries to enter their countries to serve their fellow citizens.
There's an expectation that each of our missionaries, while they're serving their missions, that they actually render service. And we ask that they do about 10 hours a week of service in the communities in which they live. And because missionary service is about giving, and I think giving is spelled L-O-V-E. And love the people you serve amongst and give to them. And we sense it makes a difference in the community, but most of all it makes a difference in the missionary who gives.
All of our countries are countries where we have many of our citizens, members of the church, and also at the government level, we also have worked and cooperated very closely on key issues such as human dignity, religious freedom, all the way to humanitarian disaster relief, and especially in this time of COVID-19. So we had the opportunity to compare notes on how we are coping together.
For me, what was most impressive was that the conversation was not about how can we get in more missionaries to your country. It was about recognizing the existing relationships, reminding us that at this time, as we celebrate Christmas, do not forget who or what it is about. The gifts that were shared, absolutely amazing, and I think the statue of the Christos is going to be a staple in many families moving forward. But I think it will also start conversation in our families about who is this Christ? Why are we celebrating him? What is so significant about him? And it's important for us to have those values.
You know, I think for me, the overriding theme of the luncheon and the meetings that we had is just the common goal that all have is to love the Lord, and they love their families. And especially at Christmas time, every one of them expressed their love of God and the great blessing it is to live at this time. Even though they're troubled times, there's safety and there's peace and understanding that the Savior lives, that we're sons and daughters of God, and that there's a plan for us.
We presented to each of them a Christus, and it's with Christ with his arms outspread. And for me, that's quite symbolic. It's an invitation of Christ to come unto him. And I extended that invitation to come and see and come and feel of his love. So yes, a really nice experience, and they were so gracious in sharing their thoughts and their appreciation for what the church is doing in their various nations. It's a lovely experience.